Hello and welcome to Eledor Plays Minecraft. All the mods 9. I haven't actually updated it for a while, so I might need to look at doing it at some point. I think we'll be like 2.6, 2.60 or something like that for a long time. Anyway, lost track of that. I should check that at some point. Anyway, construction-wise, what's happened? We finally have another courier. I don't think I've actually set someone to be a courier yet. Be a courier. Cool. So, that gives us another courier. We just need more residents to set up so we can actually get more citizens. So that was our last free citizen for jobs. We also have a stone mason off the side of the builders of Chandler's building hut down here. Getting Alison to upgrade to level 2. She's the newest builder. This is our stone mason. As we up this level, this slowly turns into an actual statue or something. I think a Buddhist statue, from memory. Oh, I'm starving. No, wrong one. I can't actually remember what Israel's doing, but we'll go have a look. I think Chandler was upgrading the Fletcher. Oop, stuck in the thing. Yeah, this is the Fletcher which is being upgraded. Is it Chandler or Israel? Neither. Clyde. One thing I'll try to remember is my builders' names. They're the most important people in the whole area.
What can I do for you?
What are you short on? Oh, yes, got some. Good. She's good. So she's... What are you working on? What is with the breathing? Creepy. Apparently the Borderlands film was terrible. I didn't really think it was looking great from the casting wise. Kate Blanchett playing a 27-year-old character at the age of 55. Kevin Hart playing Roland, who's meant to be his giant tall man. What are you working on? Upgrading residents. You need some... What do you need?
So, what will it be for you?
It's on the way. Okay. This is why we need more couriers. Because the more we have of them, the quicker the material moves around between the different areas. So, say, might actually set so we always have some stairs. What do we want? Oak. Stair. You want 2 stacks. Tick. Just means we've always got a little bit in backup. So you can do that for a lot of things. So if you know you're going to be needing a lot of items, you can set it so there's always a minimum level of stock in the warehouse. Good work, Chandler. Let's go check on Alison. I think she's trying to get herself up to level 2 builder, which requires a few odd bits and pieces. Yeah, terrible film, apparently. Have watched myself. I have no plans to.
'Tis a fine morning.
We seem to be all good. Yeah, I think everything should be fun. Is that Callum? Yes, it was. Good work, Caleb. I remember Caleb because he was the only knight who survived one of the attacks one time, and he was the last guy standing with me. So I do want to get his particular facility upgrade as soon as possible, so he's going to upgrade to better armor. Otherwise, not else too much has really happened. Oh, I got 17 subscribers, so that's a milestone for me, I guess. Started doing this YouTube thing back in April. Started from complete scratch. I had a previous channel, but I decided I wanted to start from complete scratch with this one. So, I originally started years ago and deleted everything off it. Got up to, I think, the height of that channel, which is not saying much, but the height of the channel, I think, was like 30 subscribers, which isn't much. But I burnt out and just fell over, essentially. That was about, what, 2010 when I was doing that? My channel was actually starting to get a few views. I think some of my videos one of my videos got over... One of them definitely got over 1,300 views, so it was that. But one of my more standard channel, I think it was a EU4 Japan campaign I was doing at the time. I think it was getting 200 to 400 views per video. So, yeah. It's all fun. Okay. Now we actually need to probably do something today. So first of all, let's get rest. We'll let all the builders do their thing because they're all acting on their own. Alright. Oh yes, there's a cupboard. So I can put some of my different armors in there if I want to. Hey, it's a sheep. Alright. I should probably put something else here too. But I need to plan that out a bit better, I reckon. What else? What do I want to do? Yeah, just running mental blank. Problem with Minecraft is it's not a very reactive game. Like you could play for ages, and it's very self-driven. So if you're not good at being self-driven, especially for long periods of time, you do lose focus and you just start running around in circles like I am currently running around in circles right now. What can we do? You know what? I'll go back to the base. I want to get something like this set up in my place. That portal is creepy. That's what they do. Mechanism. Basic energy cube. So you need some sort of metallurgic infuser. Just that thing there. Metallurgic infuser. So that's just a furnace, smells me in. Okay, I can do that. Where's my husband? It's not on me. I think there's something here. Yeah. Get that off. Osmian. There we go. Take one. So there is a power supply, which is what comes through these pipes. And then gets pushed down to the sink provides water, which then pressurizes all this stuff over here. And then we can actually start getting some good stuff in our area. Of course, the question is, where do I put it without it looking ugly and awful? Here's the front, but I really want to develop the front into a proper garden rather than what it is currently. A couple options I could do is dig a hole underneath and build in there. But the power issue might be solar or wind. I'd have to sit out and just run over here, which would just look, not a fan. My main idea was to build a ship and have that as my sort of non-colony base thing. Where's my helmet? There it is. That's getting big. Which is this thing out here. It was based on someone else's design, but I feel like if I'm going to do it, I need to rework it. Not that thing in here. Have I already got rid of it? Maybe I got rid of it. Oh, there it is. I was going to build a big ship and have it run all the way along. I've got to equip the materials here to build if I want to. Don't know if that's enough. Might only be half. No, probably not even half what I need. So this is quite big. Because the ship I was originally want to make was the HMS Hood, which was the mighty Hood, which got blown up by the Bismarck. It's probably what it's most famous for, really. Even though it's a ship which had a... When did it get built? About 1920. Didn't get blown up till 1942, 1941. It's had a 21-year history of actually running around doing stuff. And a lot of military, and in a period of time where it was actually used for a lot of heavy lifting and heavy fighting. So I was sort of planning to do that and have this massive area, but it's almost too big. And where it currently is, I have to dig out this whole area to actually fit it. We'll put on our diving gear. Yep. Cool thing about this diving gear, it speeds up travel quite a bit. So you can see this would be the keel, essentially. Central keel. So a lot of the ship is actually underwater, which is that's gonna be an effort in itself to fix up. I feel like the hood actually has a sharper front than this. I'm not a fan of this person's particular design of that. So I like to fix that a little bit. Also, the design of the person I was originally basing off is very boxy. Not to negate what they did, but I won't list the video either because of that. My slight criticisms. You can see it is quite long. You don't realise just how long 200 meters is until you actually start deciding to swim it. So that is. Let's see. We got the coordinates there. So it's 1650 to. Is that too long? The ship is 250 meters long. It's one of those. It's actually the Hood is actually one of the longest ships ever built for, especially in World War II, that period. I think it's almost longer than the Yamato. Just to give you an idea, and the Yamato is 20,000 tons heavier. Bismarck's not much of a ship. People keep like throwing around going, it's the best ship ever built type thing. But on its first voyage, it got sunk. The hood at least can say it had 20 years of use before it actually got blown up. And it really shouldn't have been taken up against the Bismarck, but it was the only option they had at the time. Quite long. So. Also the width of it's a certain amount. It's a big, long fin ship. Reasonably fin. So that's the way battlecruisers worked, or ships work. If you want to make it fast, you generally have to make it quite long and thin. If you make it big and fat, like the Yamato, you need some very powerful engines to actually get it up to a reasonable level of speed. So, I think my original thought, instead of having it there, just because it's just going to eat into the sight lines too. So if I push that further, so have it out here maybe, or go the opposite direction and put it down here. The other issue, I believe, is if we face it this way, so if we're running it this way, this is what the wood paneling is be like. Now the problem with that is, the wood paneling should be running this way, not lengthwise like that. If you look at any picture of the ships, is the wood paneling runs along the length of the ship itself. And yes, ships do have wood paneling, so they don't slip and slide when you're walking along the bow. Some ships didn't. I think some of the Japanese ships might have just been metal and with paint, or maybe some sort of rubber or something, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But the Iowas in particular, they had a teak deck, which was basically to act as an insulation, because some of these places these ships go is actually quite cold. Japan, probably not such a concern. Well, they do have some cold water in the Pacific, but the Atlantic definitely was more of a cold water area, especially in the North Sea area, which is British home ground. I started clearing out a little bit of trees out here too. Notice that the ruddy forester, he just makes a mess. I had to clean up some of the stuff he was making. So, might have to move him, because that's a bit of an eyesore. Kind of cool view though. Let's take a rest. If you can't tell, I'm a bit of a ship nerd. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Drac and the Fell. It's one of my favorite ones to just put on back. And Ocean Liner Designs from Mike Brady. He's another Australian, but he's really good too. I'd put him almost on Drac's level. I'd have to talk to one of my mates around what they've been doing. So another thing we can look at doing is get into space. We can have our own Yamato. Is this Yamato? This is what I'm calling it. What do I call this colony actually? I usually make the flag a bit silly. It's sort of a combination Japanese, British flag. But also I didn't do it this time. That's Eledor's colony. There you go. Basically just Union Jack, sort of. Put a big circle in the middle and make it red. Now it's a Union Jack slash Japanese flag. Yeah. Not none of the actual things are those banners, but anyway. Oh, cool. What is... This is something I unlocked. Builder modes. I don't actually know what it does, so it might be worth having a look. We'll go look at Israel because he's the highest level. What does builder modes mean?
The buffet at the restaurant is exquisite.
Huh. Is this what it means? Unless I directly talk to you?
Great to see you.
How's he going anyway? Will this be our first tier 4 residence? Potentially. Oh good, Elson's working on a builder's hut. Yeah, this is... I think that will be our first tier 4. Because none of the others have, yeah. Okay. I hate rain. There's an upgrade to fix it so that workers will work. Everyone will work even if it rains. I need to get that one. I think it's called umbrellas or something. So go have a look at that. See what we need to actually do to get it. Might be Fletcher level 3. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I heard a whistle that time.
Nope, that was not a whistle. Is it under this one?
Couldn't wait till Monday.
Yes, sure. Oh, that'd be nice. Swear there was one. Must be on a civilian. For some reason I thought it might be under tech, but I probably look wrong. Good resistance.
Yeah, definitely not going to work during this kind of weather.
We're good, go. Puberty, bachelor, bookworm. That's all learning. Gonna be in the military. Man, can't see it. Maybe some. Nope. Probably need to get some more of this stuff to actually help them.
Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Get that.
That's some bad weather we're having today.
Can you shut up? Love my naval history. I swear there was a tech called Umbrella or something to that effect. But I just couldn't see it. Anyway. Yeah, it's raining. I do feel like the place is starting to come together. I keep saying that, but it's getting there. Once we get Ellison up to level 2, preferably get her up to level 3, it's not going to be crazy with construction because I've got 3 builders in. Probably need maybe 1 more courier. But I'll need more houses as well to go with that. We'll go over to the wall over here. I really need to get myself a jetpack. We already got the one prerequisite, which is the umbrella, the rabbit legs, feet, which is an upgrade on my armor. Can actually get up into the wall. Maybe not from this side. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just get down here. I'm going to get a proper view, side view of some of the work we've been doing. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's starting to actually look like a proper city. We just need to start building out this way again. I probably need to put enough guard tower down to push out the barrier out again. See, the barrier is sort of, it's not quite getting to here. And from my maths, should be 200 meters or 200 blocks either way from the center point, which is the town hall. It's the maximum size we can get the colony to, so it should be maximum about 400 meters across, or 200. I think it's 250 radii, something like that, which would be the middle point. So it'll be maximum about 500, 400 around there. So we've got a lot of room to play with, as currently we're just here. So that's what, 3823, 3642. Yeah. So we should easily be able to fill this whole area up, really. Maybe not down to the wall down the bottom. Actually, no, that might be fun. Anyway, I'll call this episode here. It's a little bit shorter than usual. Not much. Usually I'm hitting over 31, 32. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, feel free to do so. I will have something a bit more planned out for next episode. This one was a little bit ad hoc, I admit. So I'll sort something out and we'll get that done. But, yeah, cool. We've got another courier. We've got a stonemason finally. We're slowly starting to get the automation in place so that things, I can just tell it to build and things will build, which is very cool. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for some XCOM, and hopefully I don't die of stress playing that game. Gosh. We'll sleep. Anyway, see you guys. Cheerio.